Hey, good morning, everyone. Bacon Mama Me here. I have this great big bowl because today I'm going to make roasted vegetables. And look at all these bags. See all these bags? These are all the different vegetables. So, green zucchini. See what we got in here. Another green zucchini, a yellow squash. Here we have a nice sized eggplant. This is broccoli. Now all this will go into my roasted vegetables. Green pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. Going to put a beet, roasted beet, they're delicious. Carrots. I don't even think I'll skin the carrots. I'll wash these up good and just cut them and put them in like this, leave the skin. And then what else I'll add is I'll roast garlic with it, potatoes, and tomatoes. So yeah, this is going to be a big pan of vegetables and it's going to last me definitely a few days. So let me wash all this up, get it together, and we'll come back and start cutting, putting them in the bowl, see what we end up with. Okay guys, I'm back. And the first thing we're going to do, can you see this? Yeah, sharpen the knife. I have this little thing here, you just press it down. Oh, gotta stir my oatmeal over here a minute. I got a few things going on at once, but this is breakfast for me. So we're gonna do our breakfast. Get down. It's trying to boil over. All right. Anyway, there we go. It's on tight. Gonna sharpen the knife. See, easy peasy. Always make sure you got a sharp knife when you start. If your knife's dull, you're gonna have a hard time trying to slice your vegetables. So that's all I need. That's how easy that is. I got that from Amazon.
Yesterday, it says he wants to feel like it's the summer of Trump again. He wants to feel the love, essentially, as he goes into these rallies, but it has a lot of Trump supporters frustrated.
So always make sure after you sharpen your knife that you wash it and dry it, because it may have some steel on it from, you know, grinding down the blade a little bit. So, all right, first thing first. Gonna do my carrots, and just large, not gonna do them small, just cutting them in half. And this I don't even, well, wasn't going to, but I did. Wasn't gonna cut that one in half. Leaving the skin on these, they're organic. I washed them up nice.
We've seen numbers that really reflect that yet. Let's see if it makes any difference.
This one I left a little too thick. So, try to get all these vegetables done. It really doesn't take long at all. What takes the longest time is putting it in and roasting it. So I'm going to do this a little earlier during the day. And I'm going to get baby Veganino today. So dinner will be all ready. And also Miss Bella will be here. Okay, so there's the carrots. Next I'll do the onion. Just skinning it right now. Getting all the skin off. And everything you kind of want to put in chunks. You want to try to make everything like, you know, the same size. Like this, see? You make it too small and you have your other vegetables larger chunks, then they're going to cook at different temperatures, and you don't want that. You want them all to cook the same way. I'm going to put 2 onions. I don't know how long I'll be eating this for, but you can even eat this on the side instead of the main course, you know. So I like this kind of stuff. Easy peasy. You have it in the refrigerator, pull it out, heat it, and you're ready to go. Especially when I have the baby. Ugh. You know, he's nearing, he's 17 months. And definitely a handful. So I keep the baby every other day, and he spends the night. So, and he's a pleasure. He's getting ornery, but he's my pleasure for sure. All right. So I guess next I'll do the eggplant. And I'm gonna get my. Let me stir this.
I pay for insurance. You have to pay them more for using it.
If you have a mutual fund, or you could pay no deductible at all. Sign up to lower your deductible by $100.
Okay, now I have my peeler. So I guess first thing I'll do is cut the top off.
And this savings applies to every vehicle on your policy.
Okay.
803-3166 to learn more.
And you really don't even have to skin it if you choose not to. You can leave your skin on.
3166. Liberty stands with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
On the side here I have my garbage. I'm gonna move that knife, it's pointing right at me. I have a place for my garbage. I keep everything together so it's easy cleanup. I've seen some people make the biggest messes, and at the end when they're all done cooking, the whole kitchen's turned upside down. I'm like, dude, why? Do it right and you don't have all that problem at the end, you know? When I clean up, it's easy peasy. I wash the dishes as I go along. I don't like big messes when I'm done. I use a pan, I wash it. I don't wait till after dinner. Okay, so again, chunks.
The strengthening weather system down the Caribbean could strengthen and hit the U.S. with tropical storm this weekend. The system, as you can see there, is gaining strength as it moves west towards the Bahamas. The track then could bring it to Florida.
That's it. Chunks, big chunks. Yep, and all this is washed already, so I don't have to rewash it or anything. That's done.
there was nothing marked classified on her email.
Easy peasy.
That's not true. There were a small
And I think I'm only gonna do one zucchini because, gosh, I got a lot of stuff going on here. And I think even for my peppers, I have 3 peppers. I think I'll only do half of each one. Yeah, I'll do a half of the green, half of the yellow, and half of the orange. Yeah, just for color. Again, chunks.
She also tried to downplay the CDC report that came out that claimed that half of her non-government meetings, when she was Secretary of State, were with people who had made donations, and sizable donations at that, to the Clinton Foundation. I know there's a lot of smoke, and there's no fire. This AP report...
To the zucchini, the green one. This can be called zucchini or green squash. You know, people call them either or. I always call them zucchini. And I'm only going to do one of these for sure. Because what the heck am I going to do with all this food unless you guys come over and eat? You're invited, of course. Alright, so that's all I have here. Let me get my peppers.
That's the interesting thing about credibility and believability. You can't just keep it in one compartment. When you are a habitual serial liar in this facet of life, it tends to make people...
For the peppers, I'm just going to cut it down like that. That one's going to be saved. Even the middle there, I'm not going to cut it out. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Boom.
She said she separated out the personal emails. But one thing we don't have a definitive answer to is whether or not she considered foundation business to be personal. So did she dump all of the foundation-related emails with the yoga and the wedding plans?
This part here, though, I will take out the green.
Not the $1 million question, the $100 million question. I'm sure she's going to have a press conference later this afternoon or whenever she has.
Now the yellow. Look how fast, how easy, crazy. Nothing to it.
I have yet to see a single foundation email produced by the state.
What I'll do with the peppers, the other halves, I'll cut them up and freeze them for another time and make it easy. That's it. My hardest thing will be this. This is always hard to cut up. Not too hard, not this one. Let me tell you something about beets. These are so good for you. They're good for your blood. They're good for your liver. They're good for your iron. Just really all around good thing to eat. This is the only one I have left, or I would have cooked more. But and roasted beets are really nice and sweet. Yeah. It'll wash off eventually. And I'm going to cut that down just a little. Yeah.
You and your viewers should be able to read everything that I read yesterday that related to the FBI investigation.
And still have broccoli. This is how we're throwing in the broccoli, just like this. All right, let me move this out of the way. He said he didn't go forward with charges because she didn't have specific criminal intent. I didn't see any questions on that. This is crazy. Look at this. Let me cut this down just a little bit more. Now, I don't even have the potatoes in here yet. I don't have tomatoes in. So this is going to be an awful lot. Yeah. But okay. I'll be back with the next step.
To influence something or an action or someone, what kind of questions would you have asked? You say there were no questions that went to the issue of whether or not she had intent.
I had to wash my hands before I could even attempt to turn off the camera. Yeah, see, not too bad. It'll wear off. Okay, guys, here we are. We're back. See if you can see this. I just laid this out on a tray, put down some foil. Let me get this out of the way. Pull this. I still have all this left, so I gotta put this in another tray. Oh, so I'll have 2 trays. So, onion powder. I did put some celery too.
Here is the video, and now Iran, get this, is issuing a warning.
Hi, I'm Ty Young. What if there was an investment strategy where your money...
I'm undecided about the tomatoes, because if you put tomatoes, you're going to have, they'll be more soggier, and I don't know if I want it soggy. Okay, anyway, first this is my herbs that I made myself. I hydrated these myself, picked them from my garden, and this is like an Italian herb. Need herbs when you roast. Very important to have your herbs. Then I'm gonna have my garlic. And I think that's really it for now. I can't put pepper. I can't put any of that because of the little vegan baby Nene. That's the baby, so we'll pass on that for now. What I'm gonna do is just cover this up and steam it for a little bit. Since we have no oil or anything in here. Normally what I would do is I would toss all this in oil. So cover it up and steam it. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do the same thing with this. I'm going to stick it in the oven on 400. Bam, oven ready. So, okay, yeah. Now I'll be back, guys. I'm also going to roast my garlic. I didn't forget about that. And if you don't know how to do this, I'm going to show you. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do your garlic. Take it and just cut the top off. See that? Yep. And put it right in the middle. Cut the top off. See if I can put 4 on here. Now, with the garlic, you do have to use a little olive oil. So, I mean, maybe you don't have to, but I don't know. It's the only way I know. Olive oil. Okay, this is how really easy it is. Boom. When this is roasted, it actually doesn't taste like garlic any longer. It's very, very sweet. It's very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put some. I got this from the Oriental store. This is a red pepper, but it's not as hot as our red pepper. It's really good. Maybe you know, next time you're there, give it a try. I don't know the name of it. Of course, I can't read Oriental, but Can you see that? Yeah. See if you can pick it up. It's just, it says red pepper powder.
So he's said to be softening his stance on immigration.
Yeah.
It sounds awfully
But give it a try. The only ingredients is in here is chili, which is good. So then take this. I'm gonna make myself like a little bag. You want to seal this completely up. Just like this, all sealed. And just pop that in the oven with the other stuff, easy peasy. And I'll show you when it's done. All right. I don't know if you've seen this or not, guys. My battery bit the dust right in the middle of it, so I'm going to show you again. This is #1 tray that I put in. I put the other one back in because I want it to brown more. But this one is fine. See, this is how it turns out. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it tastes delicious, of course. And you really should put a little oil on the bottom of your foil because this would be on your potato if you did. It's sticking because there's nothing to release it, you know? So, okay. Put this over here.
1-800-986-5904 or visit AANcash.com. That's 1-800-986-5904.
And this is the garlic, the roasted garlic. Okay. And this should be all done. Show you this. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Now all you do is when you're ready to eat it, you take one of the bulbs and you know, that's the whole thing. It's not one clove, it's the whole bulb. And squeeze it out onto whatever you're eating. So that's it, guys. Easy peasy. And tastes delicious. If you want to add a little salt, it helps it before you cook it. I don't because I don't really eat sodium. I try to stay away from it. So yeah, that's it. Alright guys, try this out. You'll love it. Alright. Vegan Mama Me, sending all my love your way. Subscribe, like, comment. Leave me something. Leave me some kind of comment, you know. Let me know what you're thinking. Or if you do this a different way, let me know. Alright. Talk to you guys.